This past week, I was sick. So what is there better to do when you're sick than to watch competitive Brawl?
This is a horror movie.
It is.
This is like
Olimar and 6 of his friends.
just hiding behind
Are
the back
hiding.
door with like icebox chopping down the bathroom.
Oh no, that's it!
no!
A JV4!
No!
There's no way, bro. Come on, man.
No!
It's Brawl, baby. It's Brawl, baby.
So maybe this wasn't a great idea. Let me just get something out of the way first. This video is not meant to be a knock on competitive Brawl players. I admire those who take the time to learn this game and play it at a high level. Unfortunately though, Brawl has reached a point of absolute boredom. Everybody acts like they know everything about this game, and there's absolutely nothing left in Brawl that we don't already know. This mentality has caused people to stop trying to learn new things on their own, and thus Brawl seems to be the exact same game as it was 10 years ago. Now I get it, there are 4 other Smash games, and 2 newer Smash games in Brawl, but I know for a fact that there are those of you out there who still love this game and have a desire for more people to play it. I'll tell you how to keep people's interest in Brawl. You don't keep doing the exact same thing you've done for 20 years. Watching Brawl competitively is boring because it's the exact same characters at the exact same stages. Nobody wants to see a Meta Knight versus Meta Knight grand finals every year. So how do we fix competitive play? Well, I have a few ideas. First, let's ban Meta Knight. I honestly don't have a problem with Meta Knight. It has been a foregone conclusion in Brawl that Meta Knight's just broken and there's nothing we can do about this. Wrong. Meta Knight's not the issue. The issue is Meta Knight is the most developed character in Brawl, and is it any surprise when Mewtwo King, who was the best Smash Bros player in the world at the time, mained Meta Knight? It's not surprising that Meta Knight instantly became known as the best character in Brawl, which led to everyone still believing that to this day. But what if Mewtwo King didn't play with Meta Knight? What if he played with another character? This would not only mean that the character Mewtwo King picked instead of Meta Knight would probably become the face of Brawl, but Meta Knight would have probably never have gotten as well developed as he is today. Mewtwo King broke down everything about Meta Knight and made it much easier for anyone today to learn the best strategies with this character. How many other characters in Brawl have gotten the amount of attention that Meta Knight has gotten? I'll tell you, none. I love how everybody praises Brawl Meta Knight, but don't seem to understand he's the reason why Brawl isn't as popular as it should be. Also, Meta Knight has been a barrier to the development of other characters. People who want to play Brawl competitively at a high level aren't just going to pick a random character on Brawl that they like and try to become great with them. Instead, they are going to learn who the best character in the game is and play with them because it'll give them the best chance to win at a high level. This means a lot of top players in Brawl are just going to be playing Meta Knight all the time, when they could have been devoting all that time to learn any other character. This is why banning Meta Knight is important. Nobody's going to put a bunch of time and energy into a character who can't be used in a tournament. This will finally get people to stop playing Meta Knight and force the top players in Brawl to play somebody else. However, I wouldn't ban the Ice Climbers. I would just ban their chain grab. This will encourage players to learn how to play with the Ice Climbers in a different way, and not have to rely on one move that is a guaranteed kill at any percent. The other big change I would have is that instead of the tournaments being just the players pick whoever they want to play with, which basically means just pick a high tier character, you're gonna get smoked. Instead, there will be 3 types of tournaments: low tier, mid tier, and high tier tournaments. This means way more characters in Brawl can get developed, and much more interesting matchups will take place. After a few years of this, I'm positive that more characters in Brawl will be developed and more viable. The rankings will also have dramatically changed, and if the characters have gotten well developed enough, then Meta Knight can be legal again in this game. For those who are still unconvinced and think I'm crazy, just remember this: Melee has a much bigger fan base than Brawl, and Melee has been consistently played and developed ever since it came out. And guess what? Near the beginning of Melee, Fox was thought to be the hands down #1 character in the game. Now, after years of consistent play, a lot of people consider Marth, Jigglypuff, Falco, Sheik, Captain Falcon, and Peach all to be real contenders for the #1 spot. Guess what, guys? That can happen to Brawl. If you would quit playing the same characters all the time and try out some different characters, things might be different. I think we can all agree that Brawl should be in a better position than it is today. I put it to you, would you rather see the same thing over and over again and have Brawl die? Or are you willing to try some new things and bring in a new generation of Brawl fans? If you still rather keep competitive Brawl the way it is, then enjoy the last few minutes of this video, because it's basically competitive Brawl today in a nutshell.
That is what it does.
Yep. He's gone.
Gets ledge hogged. And Cody. 6-0 grand final.
9-0 in total since he went Meta Knight. 3-0 in losers. 3-0 in grand final set 1. 3-0 in grand final set 2. Showing him why he's the best Brawl player currently. I think 686M has a higher ranking, but Cody currently the best one at the tournament.
Yeah, and the last time they met in tournament at Apex, Cody won there.
Cody did win. That was a Meta Knight ditto.
Yeah, it was.
Some Meta Knight Ice Climbers.
Yep.
Maybe give your opinion on whether or not Meta Knights should still be legal. I can't believe we're still having this conversation again in this tournament or in general. The game is really cool. I mean, you saw Cody use other characters earlier on. Those matches were really neat.
When it's not just Meta Knight
dominating
Meta Knight thing, it is a very entertaining game.